I would love to get a cup of coffee and watch the new episodes of The Wheel of Time, but sadly, that's not possible since I already watched the show, and season 3 doesn't seem to be released anytime soon. But that's okay because there are plenty of things I want to discuss with you guys, and the 13 Forsaken is one of them. As a non-book reader, I like doing my research on this universe, and I want to share my findings with you guys so that we know what we are up against. So after explaining the Ajas, I thought talking about 13 Forsaken might be nice. But don't worry, I won't give any spoilers, I'll just introduce them. Now, without further ado, let's dive in. The Forsaken were leading the armies of the Shadow during the War of Power, but there were 13 of them who would stand out among all the Forsaken, and they were imprisoned along with the Dark One. Let's start with the most familiar one, Ishel. He's actually the most powerful Forsaken, and I can't believe he died in the most embarrassing way. He just waited for Rand to kill him and didn't even try to protect himself from the dagger. Well, actually I don't think he's dead, but it's something I'll discuss in another video. Anyways, Ishel joined the Dark One because he despises the wheel and he wants to stop it so that the evil could win eventually. The wheel makes it impossible, and I believe he just wants to live and die. I mean, who would want to be resurrected and be aware of it? I actually don't blame him for this. The next one is Lanere, and her motivation while joining the Dark One was to win Lews Therin back. To me, I feel like there's nothing she can do to be with Rand. She would do literally anything to feel his love, and that's why she chose to help him. I think she'll be a huge help to him against all the Forsaken we'll be seeing in Season 3. She wants to reunite with the dragon and become the ultimate ruler, which means she wishes to overpower the Dark One too. She's only loyal to herself and her love. That's it. Then we have Moad. We saw her in the Season 2 finale, and I learned that she's actually the weakest Forsaken. Still, she scares me with all the confidence in her eyes. I think what makes her dangerous is the fact that she doesn't like Lanere at all, and she is capable of laying traps. She cannot be trusted, and I feel like she'll manage to deceive someone important and become even more dangerous. Now let's take a look at the Forsaken we haven't seen yet, starting with Ravin. He's the ultimate manipulator, and I believe we will definitely see him on the screen. He has a desire for taking control, and that's why he's with the Dark One. It seems like power and control is his motivation behind his actions, and he's willing to do anything just to be in charge. The next one is Demandred. He's pretty powerful too. What made him side with the Dark One is jealous and lust for power. After realizing that Lews Therin is better than him, he wants to prove his skills and wants more power. His hatred for the dragon and his wish for power is his fuel, and that's pretty dangerous. Just like Demandred, Semiha sided with the Dark One just because he was incredibly jealous of Lews Therin. Seeing what jealousy does to a person is actually mind-blowing, don't you think? Even though he's known for his battle tactics, Lanere believes that his strategy has never brought victory, so he might not be that dangerous. Now we have Agenor, and to be honest, he's the one that worries me, because I just found out that he was the one who created the Trollocs and Fades. Who knows what he's capable of and what kind of creatures he can actually create and cause pain. I believe he might be seen in Season 3 and create different freaky creatures and cause even more trouble. Belal, on the other hand, doesn't seem too dangerous to me. His only wish is infinite life, and it's the motivation that leads him to side with the Dark One. I believe that wish is not as strong as power or jealousy, so I don't believe he'll be a huge threat in the show. By the way, I guess we'll see him as a female in the show, but I'm not that sure about that. Asadian wants infinite life, just like Belal, because he's a musician and he believes that he doesn't get the attention he deserves. Sounds like a spoiled kid to me. What do you think? Also, I don't understand the obsession with infinite life. Don't they just reincarnate at some point after they die? In a way, they all have infinite lives. Well, they need to grow up first, but still, you know what I mean, right? Another jealous person who is a master of manipulation and compulsion is Belal. You know what? I'm so proud of Luz Theron since they made almost everyone jealous of his abilities. I wish we could see more of him on screen. Anyways, what we know about Belal is the fact that he became one of the most cruel generals of the Shadow because of his lust. Sounds pathetic to me. Now I want to talk about another scary, forsaken Semiha. Apparently, she was a great healer and a physician, but her ways weren't ethical at all. She liked conducting forbidden experiments and torturing her patients while healing them. She's sadistic for sure, and that makes her really dangerous because she can easily take one of the major characters as a hostage and torture them. Missana is someone we'll definitely be seeing in Season 3, and I don't want to spoil her storyline for you, but prepare yourself for what's to come because she's really dangerous and cruel. She used to teach her students to worship the Shadow and betray their families and hurt people, so I believe she's pretty manipulative and she's a huge threat, especially to Aes Sedai of the White Tower. Last but not least, we have Grandel, and she's pretty dangerous too, because she can control people's minds or even turn people into zombies who have empty brains. Therefore, she creates the perfect soldiers for the cause she's serving. I'm not sure if she'll be a major part of the story, but I can say that she's difficult to fight since her powers are pretty confusing for her opponents. Which Forsaken worries you the most? What do you think about them? Will we see every single of them in Season 3? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching. See you soon.